How are you today?
It was a hot day.
You think it's going to be a hot day?
It's a cool day.
A little chilly this morning with the sun.
And then Mom,
No, we're just checking it out. How are you this morning? Good. Dakota? Are you good? Oh, 4 and 5. Oh my goodness. Okay. So boys and girls, you're at the Sterling Heights Nature Center. Can you say that? Sterling Heights Nature Center. And we're going to discover... Okay, we're all going to be good listeners. You know what, boys and girls? Every time I grab my ears like this and say, grab your ears, do it. It means I want you to really be good listeners. Okay? Do we listen with our ears? Yeah. Do we smell with our noses? Do we look with our eyes? Oh. Do we touch with our gentle fingers? Yeah. You know what, boys and girls? I'm going to ask you to do all of those things today. And you know what? My name is Mrs. Asenzo, but everybody here calls me Mrs. A. What did I just say? My name is what? Mrs. A. Can you say good morning, Mrs. A?
Good morning, Mrs. A.
And it's a good morning. Because you're here. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to come into the Nature Center, and the adults might be really worried about this one, but I'm telling you to please touch things gently. Show me your gentle touching fingers again. Gentle touching fingers. Please touch things like real bone, real fur, real turtle shells. Actually, once we have explored all over, then I'm going to clap my hands like this. And that means our adults are going to help us make a circle down by the windows. We'll hold hands. It usually works better that way. And then we'll sit down, and that's called our live circle. I'll take out some live animals. Is that scary? No. Everybody smile. Smile and say, friendly animals. Friendly animals. So we don't have to be afraid. So boys and girls, that's when we're going to be touching live animals and learning about them, okay? So let's go in, be explorers. Like, is there somebody on TV who's an explorer? What's her name? Diego and Dora the Explorer. So you're going to explore, and then, okay, we're going to explore.
Diego is a boy.
And then you, when we go in here, I want you to keep your feet on the path, and that first room is not for touching. Okay? We're just going to look, and we're going to walk with our feet on the path. Then we go in and touch gently. Okay, boys and girls, let's move on. Okay, let's go. Last person, please show me that. There you go. Start looking around. Is everybody? Here's a friend. All right. Okay, boys and girls, let's shake our hands. Shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them up front, shake them up high, shake them down low. Boys and girls, let's see applesauce. Maybe move up ahead just a little bit. Okay, those adults who are not in the circle, I want you to keep your focus on your child, making sure that there's no anxiety in the face. If you do see some, you're welcome to join. Let them sit on your lap and everybody will be happy and comfortable. Right? Boys and girls, we're now in the live animal circle. And I'm going to bring out some animals that are, you probably know about them. And one of them has a hard shell.
A turtle.
Turtles have hard shells. Snails have hard shells. What's your name?
Nevaeh.
Nevaeh said snails have hard shells. Maybe on our hike we'll find a snail. Now the snail shell is not as hard as the turtle shell. So that's a big difference in it.
Yeah.
And we have some hair on our skin. I know I do. And I have hair on my head too, don't I?
I do too.
And everybody does. So what I'm going to bring out, can everybody say scaly skin?
Scaly skin.
Wow. Turtles have scaly skin. You know what I want you to do? Watch me first. Watch me first. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. And when I do that, I'm going to show you how. You're going to this, and we're going to count. Let's count together to 3. 1, 2, 3. So you hit it 3, you knock 3 times, and then get back to your spot as fast as you can. Can everybody do that for me?
Yeah.
Wait. Listen. All at once. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. Anybody who didn't have a chance can go now. Is there anyone who didn't have a chance? No? Did you have a chance? Let's go. All right. Yay, everybody did it. Just watch that bench. I'm so worried. We can even shut that down. Okay, boys and girls, I have a question for you. Was it hard or soft? Hard. Turtle shells are very, very hard. I wonder what turtle shells are made out of. What could they be made of?
Wood.
Ooh, good idea. Wood is very hard. But it's not wood.
A medium shell.
Let me show you this shell.
A medium shell.
What is a shell made of? What do you see?
Bricks.
See that? Do you see this shell? What's this? A skeleton. A skeleton. What is a skeleton made out of? Bones. Thank you very much. You guys are so big.
If they're bad ones or good ones, then I will hold it. If it's slimy, then
Nothing. I'm not bringing anything else slimy except.
Snail.
Oh, maybe you'll see something.
Do you have a
Let
camera?
me take this back, and I'm going to put one of the live turtles right in the middle of our circle. We're going to stay right where we are. We're going to stay. Everybody does have to stay where they are. Can you guys sit down, please? There we go. All right, you got him. This is our box turtle. And she's called the box turtle because her bottom shell, or his, this is a boy, can close up like a box, just like this one. This does not have a live turtle inside of it, but this shell moves. The bottom shell moves.
Because that's a live turtle.
And, right, this one is closed up like a box. If he were afraid, if I smelled like the enemy, like a raccoon or something, he'd be afraid, he'd tuck his head in, tuck his legs in, and close up like a box. Can everybody point to our box turtle and let's say it together? Box turtle. teal, orange, what? What colors do you see? You see some black, brown.
Brown.
What other colors?
Blue, purple, red.
Yeah. Kind of.
There's a bug.
Golden. Did he say golden?
There's a bug. Turtle.
It's a wood turtle. And he lives in the woods. And he kind of looks like the bark on a tree. I think that's really not his name. So, or she, this is a girl. But it is a different kind of turtle than a box turtle. And her shell on the bottom does not move. She can't close up like a box. All she can do is tuck in her head, put her legs over her, tuck everything, and that's all she can do. Her shell does not close up like a box, like the box turtle. Did she do that all by herself?
Yeah.
She did. Did the box
They
turtle
do tricks.
Yeah. I put my hand there because his shell is hard, it's round, and when they're outside, the woods is not flat like this, and he would have something to push against. So that's why I put my hand there, like it's a rock or a stump or something.
Is there more turtles?
Well, there are lots more turtles, but these are the two that we're going to look at today.
No.
The other thing, I would,
Again. No.
well, let's do, she's fast, so let's do her one more time. Let's do that. What's her name again?
Wood turtle.
Wood turtle.
Wood turtle.
Well, hey, would you guys do some? Would you do some turtle sitting for me while I leave for just a minute? And do you know what? Let's say turtles, no teeth. Turtles, no teeth.
No teeth.
They have
They don't
hard
have any
lips.
teeth.
Are these turtles going to bite you?
No.
No. They don't have to fight because they go in their shell, right? And they don't eat people. So I'm going to leave them here. I'm going to go get something that they can eat.
I don't want.
I'm coming with something big right through here. All
Right.
right. What are we going to do? I'm going to put the turtles in here. And I want the boys and girls to come up a little closer right around the kiddie pool.
I'd like to see their heads.
They like, what else? They like fish. Do you like fish?
I like fish. Look at their pointy claws.
Okay, what else do they like?
What is that?
Here's something slimy.
A worm.
Do you eat worms?
No.
But they do like worms.
Eat it up. Why they're not gonna eat it?
They have to smell it to find it.
They
Okay,
smell it.
where is it? Where is it? Stop.
Stop Aw. Ew.
Don't touch it. Oh my goodness, how did she do that with no teeth? Because she has hard lips. Everybody say turtle beak.
Turtle beak.
She has a turtle beak.
She got it again. You can't eat it. Other turtle. Get it. Oh, get it, boy.
Breakfast.
Get it, boy. Get it, boy.
Also, you know what? He's having trouble with his eyes. Do you notice that his eyes are not open?
No. Can I see
Yesterday he had trouble with one. We're going to have to do something with that.
Can I see it? I want. He's sleepy.
But we'll see.
small.
If he can smell it, maybe he'll eat it. But he can't see. His eyes are not open.
Whoa!
You know what that tells me? He's not getting enough moisture. So we're going to have to do something.
He's so small. He needs water.
He needs some water. Now that turtle doesn't like to swim. The wood turtle likes to swim. But this turtle will go in the water and just sit there.
He eats it.
Did he eat the whole thing?
Yeah. He eats
Almost all the
it.
way down. I'm going to take this one back.
How are you letting him eat it?
Well, he'll eat another one with the other class. How's
Because
that?
he's a great eater.
He's a great eater.
Are you a good eater, Amy?
Is he almost done?
He's done. He's done.
All right. Now, boys and girls, can you get back to your spot? Because I'm going to take the... What's your name? Not the head, though. He's going for the head. Don't go for the head.
Don't move the head.
You can touch the skin.
No, thank you.
All right. There's somebody that remembers. Good job. You can touch the skin, too, if you want. Good. Nice job, honey. Good job. Good petting. Wow. How did it feel?
The other is
Was it soft like yours? Not a cat no more?
A snake.
Can everybody say snake?
Is it gonna move?
I hope so. I'd be in trouble if it didn't move. That would mean it was dead, huh?
No, thank
And the
you.
snake is
No,
alive.
thank
And let me show you. I'm just going to hold him like this. It's okay. Here, I have him right here. And you can see, is she trying to bite me? No, she's smelling me and it tickles like a feather. Her tongue tickles like a feather.
He doesn't
And
bite?
she bites her enemies. If she has to protect herself from an enemy, yes, she will bite with her tiny little sharp teeth. If she wants to catch a squiggly wiggly mouse to eat, she will bite it. Are any of you squiggly wiggly mice?
No.
Are you bunnies?
No.
Are you bird eggs?
No.
Those are
And
some
I
of
have
the
a
things.
pet bunny.
Do you? Those are some of the things that she would eat, but she won't eat boys and girls. Or moms and dads. She doesn't like
She
that.
doesn't like it?
She doesn't eat.
She only
All people. No, she
people?
doesn't eat people. So you can see that she's a very friendly snake.
Hi, Dad.
I'm going to put her down for you so you can see.
But stay on your spot.
You need to stay on your bottom.
So she doesn't move?
Oh, she's upside down. Look at her belly. Her belly looks different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody said yesterday, it looks like a piano on her belly. I always thought it looked like checkers, but
She
piano is a better
can't get anyone. Because she's
tied
stuck.
up in a knot.
You tied up?
Can she get out of that?
No.
If she wants to, she can. But I'll just help her so that you can see how big she is.
Whoa. She's super big.
Boys and girls, this is an eastern fox snake. Can you say fox snake?
Fox.
She's a fox snake. And she's pretty long, isn't she? Quite long.
It's so
Do you think she is as tall as you are? Do you think you're taller?
I'm so tall.
No? I want you to try it. Can you stand up?
Oh my golly.
This is Jacob, who's taller. The snake or Jacob? It's taller.
That's my turn.
That's a long snake, isn't it?
Can I see
Well,
mine?
boys and girls, I want you to sit down, and I'm going to let you pet the snake, and I want you to pet just one direction, going down like that. And you can pet the belly too, because you can tell the belly scales look different. They're smoother. So boys and girls, listen to this.
Whoa.
3 words. Scaly, cool, and dry. Snakes are not slimy. Say it with me. Scaly, cool, and dry. done. Crisscross applesauce. Let's see.
You might need to back up. Shall we back up?
Crisscross. I know I'm not sitting like that, but I need to get up. So. All right. It started out, this animal, as an egg. You make a tiny little glass egg in the pond. And it hatched into a...
Tadpole.
Yes, everybody say tadpole.
Tadpole.
And the tadpole grew back legs. Do you see the back legs? And then the front legs popped out. That's very good.
And that's a frog.
And then it turns into
A
frog or a toad. Now,
How about that?
I want to bring out
A frog.
the toad. The toad is not a reptile. It does not have scaly
What
skin.
is that? A toad.
But a frog,
It's a frog.
boys and girls,
You gotta listen.
let's grab our ears.
It's a move.
The frog doesn't have bumpy skin, and a frog is pretty slimy. The other difference in a frog is that its legs would be really long, and they're for leaping. Let's say frog's legs leap. Frog's legs leap. Toad's legs, let's watch. How does the toad move? Oh. Crisscross applesauce. Come on.
Yay!
So how does she move?
Like a frog.
By hopping. Let's say toad's legs hop. Toad's legs hop. And if you will look, you'll see that she has bumpy skin. Do you see bumpy skin? Wow.
You see it when he... The neck.
See it when he rivets, huh? Actually, this is a girl, and the girls don't make it. Is that where that belongs? You know what? This skin doesn't taste very good. When an enemy tries to eat a toad, that skin is going to
And
make
he
it...
eats people.
Let me do the talking right now, okay? Thank you.
What were you looking for?
The toad skin tastes really bad, and the animal goes, yuck! And it makes his mouth feel horrible to have that toad. But some animals know that if they turn them over, let's look at that belly. No bumps, just spots, and everybody say yum
Can
yum.
turn it over?
Yum yum.
Yum, yum.
That belly skin tastes good.
Wow!
So she flips over because she says, I don't want my belly to show because it tastes too good. Not to people though, right?
No.
Just to other animals. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Toad.
One more time.
Toad. Which way he's gonna go?
Come on.
Let's do it one more time.
I think that's enough.
It's moved.
Okay.
It comes to.
I think it's time for us to
Put it back
pet the toad. Are you ready to pet the toad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you don't want to, what could you say?
No, because they have a way.
Well, I'm going to hold it. I'll hold her so she can't hop away. All right? I'm going to hold her just like that. It doesn't hurt her. I'm holding her very gently. And I'm going to put this here. It's my toad diaper. Because one of their protections, other than this yucky skin, one of their protections is to pee on people or other animals. So I'm just going to keep that there. It's my toad diaper.
Ew.
Do you ever know?
Ew.
Toads need diapers sometimes.
Ew.
Let me get the legs out here so I can hold you. Okay. There we go. All right, all wrapped up, ready to go.
That was super yucky.
Now she can't pee on your shoe when I come around.
Ew.
You're gonna feel bumpy, cool, and dry. Everybody say it. Bumpy, cool, and dry. All right, are you ready? Are you
I
ready?
love you.
You want to touch first? What's your name? Alexander. And watch how Alexander pets gently. And remember, what do we say if we don't want to touch? What do we say? Pet him gently. Good.
Why would it touch? It's a jelly. What's that?
I said he'd be cool, didn't I? Bumpy, cool,
And then
and dry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Bumpy, cool, and dry. Try not to touch his eyes. Or her eyes. This is a girl. She's a girl.
Get your gentle touching finger ready.
It's very, very bumpy.
Very bumpy and dry.
Well,
She has a little diaper on her, so we won't get
I pooped
There
out.
she goes. And I have a question for you. Do toads and frogs have bones?
Yeah.
Do you see them here? They do have bones. Do you think they have muscles?
No.
Wait a minute. You have bones?
Yeah.
Are they inside here? How do you move your bones? With your muscles.
muscle.
And our toad has muscles too. Our toad has too. Okay.
I'm trying
I
to do
have
this.
one more thing before we go on our hike.
Look up. Look at the gallery. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, is right.
Maybe let's listen.
Now listen, when we go on a hike, the animals can, remember we talked about hearing and seeing and smelling. Okay. So animals can hear us and smell us before they even see us, and they don't smile and go yippee. They run and hide, or they go down a hole and hide, or birds will, you do this, fly away. Sometimes we don't see the animals, so we have to look for tracks and signs. What's another name for tracks? Trains go on tracks. But you know what? Another name for tracks, animal footprints or people footprints. Our bare feet make footprints in the sand. This looks like a horse feet, I know. But boys and girls, we're going to talk about some tracks. This is a foot, and it's a foot from what animal? Is there a deer in here?
No! You broke it off!
Point.
Oh, check it out.
Everybody say white-tailed deer.
White-tailed deer!
Or party animal.
Party!
Does he have a birthday hat on? We do birthday parties on Saturday. So that's, we were going up and down and putting the hat on for Saturdays. We thought we're just going to leave it. So anyway,
The head?
he's a white-tailed deer, but he has our party hat on. But boys and girls, I want to show you, when an animal is walking outside,
A deer.
and we're going to use this deer foot, and it might be snow. I'm going to pretend my Play-Doh is snow today, okay? Play-Doh that I made. And it could be mud. It could be wet sand where you can see footprints, right? Or tracks. Everybody say tracks.
Tracks.
So how many feet really does a deer have?
2.
4. Like a dog, like a cat, they all have 4 legs, right?
Lion.
And a lion. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, everybody grab your ears.
Grab your ears, miss.
Grab your ears. Okay. Now, here we go. Here comes the deer. Walking through the woods in the winter, and you can walk on top of the snow and continue moving on. What did he leave behind? What's the other name for footprint?
Track.
A track. He's gonna leave his track. Honey, you need to sit back because your friend right there can't see every time you do that. Boys and girls, here's the track that he left behind. Now, he might go really far away and we won't see him on our hike. But if we see animal footprints, if we see white-tailed deer footprints, do we know that he's been here?
Yeah.
Can your footprint make a print like that? Can a raccoon's footprint make a print like that? Can a bird's foot make a print like that?
No.
So we know that this is a deer, that a deer has been there. And maybe it's still close by.
Is there a real deer?
Outside. Outside it would be a real deer. So that's what a track is, and we're going to look for some animal tracks on our hike, okay? Is everybody ready for that?
Yeah.
The other thing I'm going to show you, here are some holes in a tree trunk. And it's a sign, it's a clue. It tells us that there's a certain bird that was around. A bird that can drill holes in a tree.
It's a cutting bird with a nose.
Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Is Nevaeh?
A pet bird.
A pet bird. Well, it'd be a wild bird, and everybody say sapsucker. A sapsucker is a cousin to the woodpecker, and they drill holes in lines because the sap runs up and down, and that's what they want to eat. They want to eat the sap. So would we see? We might not see a sapsucker outside, but we know they're here because the clue's left behind. Here's another clue.
That's a beaver to bark.
What's your name? Victor? Victor says it's a beaver chew, and it is. It's a tree that was chewed on by a beaver, and the tree fell down, and the beaver left behind a pointy stump. Everybody make a point. With teeth marks. Do you see big, long beaver teeth marks?
No.
See, right here? See the long teeth marks? Stay where you are. Use your eyes. Back up. Thank you. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to go outside and we're going to look for animal tracks and signs. Boys and girls, grab your ears. Grab your ears. Okay. Just a minute. Boys and girls, listen. Mrs. A is the leader. Now everybody point to me and say, the leader.
The leader.
Right here. Okay? I'm going to keep you in safe spots. Another thing, grab them. Don't pick anything up unless I tell you. Don't pick up a rock, a stone, a stick, a dandelion, a leaf, nothing. Unless I tell you to, because I want to keep you safe. There's a bad plant out there called poison ivy. And if you run off and don't let me be a leader, and if you run off and pick things up, you might be right in the middle of poison ivy. But I will keep you away from it, okay? So,
What does it look like?
I'll show you. I will show you. I'm going to show you the real thing. Okay.
She won't touch it.
One more thing, I just wanted to show this. See that long beaver tooth? That's what made marks. All beaver have big long teeth like that. See that? Big long teeth. Okay, stand up.
Everybody stand up.
No, but do we know they're here?
No.
Yes, because we see the clues. We see the little holes. Okay, let's move on.
Walk in.
They need to see this side. They're not going to see it up there. Right here. All right. Now, as we came up to these nesting boxes, I saw birds fly away. Must have been the mother bird. Honey, I'm going to have you stand over here because you're not going to be able to see.
We're going to listen. She's going to tell us.
Maybe stand back in there. Okay. All right. So here we have nesting boxes. And put your hands down while I'm talking, okay? Thank you. Good. So I'm going to look inside and I'm going to let you see a house sparrow nest. Every bird makes a different kind of nest. A robin's nest isn't going to be in a box. It's going to be in a tree because that's where they like to make them, and it's going to look different. But the house sparrow likes to go in a box or in the eaves of your house, somewhere inside.
A tree.
Well, they could do that too. So, let's take a look. There it is. That's a house sparrow nest. You can put your hand like this so you can shade the sun and look up. You can see there's a lot of dry grass. There's even stuffing and plastic. But the thing that tells me it's a house sparrow is the shape. It's round, like that. So I know that that's a house sparrow nest, and I do know that there are baby birds in here. Did you hear him? He went squeak. I'm going to shut it because I don't want them to jump out. They're getting big. I just know that. I haven't seen them, but they're getting big. I put this back in to lock the door so that the raccoon doesn't climb up this pole and eat them. Because that's what raccoons do. They like bird eggs, baby birds, and other things. But we keep them safe by locking that.
But the eagles can get raccoons.
Well, an eagle could. That's true. Eagles can get pretty much whatever they want.
Yeah, because they can fly so fast.
Are you ready to move on?
Yeah!
We just saw our second clue. Let's go find some more.
Ready? These two branches. Oh, I'm just praying I don't have to crawl back up this hill.
No, I think you go all the way around.
I always stop when I see mud. What might be in the mud? Tracks. Along the edge. Come over this way. I don't want to step on any tracks.
Let's stand back here and wait.
I see something right there.
Step in the mud.
I see a print right here. Right there. You know what though, boys and girls? As soon as you see the deer footprint, if you see the deer track, you step on it, it's not a deer track anymore. All of a sudden it's
I wonder who made it. A beaver. A beaver. A beaver.
Everybody go find one. Touch it. Look at it.
Look, beaver chewed stump. Look. Beaver. Right here, one too. Look.
What do you think? What animal was here? Oh my goodness. So we saw deer tracks and we saw beaver chew. Good job. Boys and girls, we're going to move this way. Very easily. Just by one of us stepping on him. His shell would break. So we have to be careful about snails, yeah. So he does have a shell that he lives in. When he was a baby, he lived in this part of the shell. See that tiny little part? And then as he got bigger, his body grew bigger and his shell had to get bigger. Kind of like the turtle. The turtle shell starts really small and gets bigger as the animal grows.
Like
Let's
the
back up just a
other
little
one.
bit. If we back these guys up, those two guys are part of the circle. So boys and girls, when you pick up a snail, if you squeeze too hard, what's going to happen?
It breaks.
Crack. It's going to crack the shell. Because I'm in the middle. All right. Okay, so you stay back. So if you want to pick up a snail, it's okay. But you're going to pick him up gently, put him on your hand, and he's going to tuck in his shell because she's going to be scared. But if you hold her gently and don't touch her, she'll poke her head out and you'll see her antenna with the eyeballs on the end.
Where is it?
Do you see the antenna? And those round things at the end? Those are her eyeballs! It's sticking on my hand. Now watch. If I touch her, she goes in. She tucks it. Some of them will go way in. But the other thing about this is, do you see that glistening kind of liquid on my hand? It's shining in the sun. Everybody say slime.
Slime.
Slime comes out of her foot so that she can glide around. See this slimy stuff? It's wet. You see it? And that's okay, it doesn't hurt me, but that's how she slides along on one foot. How do we move if we have one foot? How do we move? If we only have one foot, we hop. But do you see the snail hopping? No. The snail slides along on what? On the slime. Now, boys and girls, the other thing, everybody listen, grab your ears. Okay, if you pick up a snail to look at him for a while, to observe him, that's okay. But should you put him back on the sidewalk? Should you put him back in the sun? They don't like the sun. Put him back in the shade, in the grass, where he won't get stepped on. Sometimes they're on the sidewalk because they're not thinking. There's not much brain in there. So you can always move him to the side. That's okay. So I'm going to put him back, and what I want you guys to do in this meadow.
Just hold on to it.
Just one.
You're going to get that one? Okay. Got it?
You're fine.
Alright, I promised you that I would show you poison ivy. And it's right here growing up this tree. Do you see those leaves? Most of them look green.
On the path.
Stay on the path. Anytime you see this on a tree, the hairy vine, the other vine, the barky kind of vine is grapevine. The hairy, those are rootlets that help it attach so that it can climb. It's an ivy, it climbs.
It can climb.
Anytime you see that on a tree,
It has claws.
it does not have claws. There's going to be poison ivy on the ground as well, because that's where it started. So I can see poison ivy right in here, and there's probably elsewhere. But you can see the small little leaves are red. When they're young in the spring, they're red like that until they get big, and then they get green. Notice the different shapes. Some of them have that distinctive little notch on the side. Some of them will be plain without those notches. But the thing you remember is, I bet everybody knows this, leaves of 3, let me be. Everybody put up 3 fingers.
3.
Leaves of 3, let me be. So this is a real good example of what poison ivy looks like in the woods. People ask us to go out and cut it all down. It's not even possible. It's all over. So always check out areas. Mowed areas are okay, but once you get into here, there could be. So always look for that, okay? So now, boys and girls, everybody have a dandelion? This is time for you to grab your ears. Grab your ears. Grab your ears. We are going to go to the bridge. And I want you to be helpers. Grab your ears. You're going to be my helpers with the river current demonstration. Do you want to be helpers? Then you need to follow me. I'm going to show you where to stand. And when we get up to the railing over the river, you're going to see the river current. It's moving. Does the river current move? Yes. We're going to look at that. So boys and girls, we're going to stand on the bridge, look at the river current. Then I'm going to say, ready. Everybody hold your dandelion out over the river current. Then I'm going to count to 3 and I'll say drop. That's when we all drop our dandelions into the river at the same time. Then I'm going to say turn. Listen, we don't care. It's okay. All right. Now, boys and girls, once we drop them, I will say turn, and then you're going to turn and run to the other railing, because our dandelions are going to go under the bridge. Let's pretend. Under the bridge. And we're going to run our feet across the bridge, and I'm going to show you how to do that when we get there.
Okay.
And look down to see if you beat your dandelions. Because boys and girls, I want to know, are you faster than the river current?
Yes.
You think so? All right, now, everybody follow me, and we'll go through the directions. All the boys and girls, be my helpers. Now, boys and girls, don't watch me. After we drop them, I'll say turn, and you're going to run to this railing and look down. because see the bridge? Our dandelions are going to go under and your feet are going to go over the bridge so your eyes can look down.
Mama!
Are you ready?